Have you ever wondered why data visualization is so important in today's data-driven world? As we journey through this digital age, it's become increasingly evident that the way we interact with and interpret data is crucial. Imagine being handed a report filled with rows and rows of numbers and text. You might spend hours or even days trying to make sense of it. Now imagine that same information presented as a colorful chart or graph. Your brain can comprehend the information much quicker and with less effort. This is the power of data visualization. It takes complex data and translates it into a format that's easy to understand and interpret. Data visualization is like a universal language. It breaks down barriers, allowing people from different backgrounds with different levels of expertise to understand the same set of data. Whether you're a CEO making a strategic decision, a scientist tracking a trend, or a student learning a new concept, data visualization can guide you. One of the primary benefits of data visualization is its ability to help us spot patterns and trends. Our brains are naturally inclined to find patterns. A well-designed chart or graph can highlight these patterns in seconds, something that might take hours to discern from a spreadsheet. But data visualization isn't just about making complex data easier to understand. It's also about conveying information efficiently. In a world where time is often a scarce commodity, being able to quickly digest and act upon information can provide a significant advantage. Perhaps the most compelling aspect of data visualization is its ability to tell a story. A well-crafted data visualization can take us on a journey, revealing insights and prompting questions that might otherwise go unnoticed. It can engage us, stir our emotions, and inspire us to action. So, data visualization is not just about creating fancy charts or graphs, it's about telling a story with data. It's about transforming raw data into knowledge and knowledge into wisdom. It's about empowering us to make more informed decisions, to see the world in new ways, and to navigate our data-driven world with confidence. Before diving into creating data visualizations, one needs to understand the data. So let's delve into the nitty-gritty of data. Understanding your data is akin to knowing your ingredients before cooking a meal. It's crucial to comprehend the nature of your data before you can effectively visualize it. Data comes in various forms, primarily qualitative or quantitative. Qualitative data, often referred to as categorical data, includes attributes, labels, or non-numerical entries. It's like the colors in a painter's palette, each unique and distinct. On the other hand, quantitative data is numerical, measurable quantities in which arithmetic operations often make sense. Consider it as the dimensions of a canvas that determine its size. Another key aspect to consider is the scale of your data. Data scales can be nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. Nominal data, like the names of cities or types of cuisine, is categorized without any order or priority. Ordinal data, however, has an order like a list of top 5 movies. Interval data goes a step further, having consistent intervals between values, such as temperature on a Celsius scale. Ratio data, the highest level of measurement, includes values that have a defined 0 point, like the distance from a location. Now imagine your data points as stars scattered across the night sky. The way these points are spread or clustered is what we call distribution. Understanding the distribution of your data helps you discern patterns, trends, and outliers. It's like connecting the stars to form constellations. Some data might follow a normal distribution, forming a bell-shaped curve, while others might be skewed to the left or right. Remember, your data tells a story, and to narrate this story effectively through visualizations, you must first comprehend its characters and plot. Your understanding of the data will guide you in choosing the right visualization tools and techniques, just as a novelist chooses the right words and literary devices to convey their story. Understanding your data dictates the type of visualization that will be most effective. Once you understand your data, the next step is choosing the right visualization. This choice plays a pivotal role in how your audience perceives and interprets the information. It's like the lens through which they view your data story. Let's delve into the vast world of data visualizations. A bar chart, for instance, is a classic choice. It's simple, it's clear, and it's perfect for comparing quantities across categories. You could use it to compare the sales of different products, or the population of different cities. The taller the bar, the larger the quantity. And it doesn't get much simpler than that. If you're looking to show trends over time, a line graph might be your best bet. Imagine you're tracking the rise and fall of stock prices over a year, or observing the fluctuation in temperature throughout the day. A line graph lets your audience follow the journey of your data points, connecting the dots and seeing the bigger picture. Now, if you're interested in showing relationships between variables, consider the scatter plot. This visualization is like a dance floor where each pair of variables gets to show off their moves. A scatter plot can reveal patterns and correlations that might otherwise go unnoticed. For instance, you could plot the relationship between advertising spend and sales revenue to see if there's a positive correlation. Pie charts are also a popular choice, especially when you want to show how different parts make up a whole. For instance, showing the percentage of total sales that each product category contributes to. But remember, these are just a few examples from a plethora of visualization options available. Other options include area charts, heat maps, histograms, and many more. The key is to match your visualization to your data and the story you want to tell. Always keep in mind that the goal of data visualization is not just to look pretty, but to clarify and communicate. So when choosing your visualization, always ask yourself, does this help my audience understand the data better? Selecting the right visualization is crucial for effectively communicating your data. So take your time, explore your options, and make your data sing. After choosing the right visualization, it's time to create it. And in the realm of data visualization, we are spoiled for choice when it comes to tools and technologies. From the humble beginnings of Excel and Google Sheets to the more advanced arenas of Tableau and Power BI, there is a tool to suit every need. Let's start with the basics. Excel and Google Sheets may be old school, but they are powerful and accessible. Whether you're looking to create a simple bar chart or a complex scatter plot, these platforms can handle it. Simply select your data, choose your chart type, and voila! You have a visualization, but remember, it's not just about creating a chart, it's about creating a story. Add labels and legends to guide your viewer through the data. But what if we want to take it up a notch? Maybe our data is a bit more complex, or we want more customization options. This is where Tableau and Power BI come into play. These advanced tools allow you to create interactive visualizations that can help your audience explore the data in a more dynamic way. The process is similar. Select your data, choose a visualization type, and customize it to your heart's content. Add filters, create dashboards, and make your data come alive. But whether you're using Excel, Google Sheets, Tableau, or Power BI, there are a few key principles to keep in mind. First, clarity is king. Your visualization should be easy to understand at a glance. Second, accuracy is paramount. Your visualization should accurately represent the data without distortion or bias. And finally, engagement is essential. Your visualization should tell a story that engages your audience and makes the data meaningful. In the end, creating a visualization is not just about selecting the right tool or choosing the right chart type. It's about understanding your data, knowing your audience, and crafting a visual story that brings the data to life. Creating a visualization is not just about making it look good, but making sure it accurately represents the data. Creating a visualization is one thing, but how do you know it's effective? That's the question we're tackling in this segment. Firstly, let's talk about clarity. A successful data visualization is one that portrays information unequivocally. If your audience needs a manual to decipher your graph, chart, or diagram, then it's probably not clear enough. Keep your designs simple and straightforward. Avoid unnecessary clutter and always aim for minimalism. Secondly, accuracy is non-negotiable. Your visualization must truthfully represent the data. Misleading graphs or charts can damage your credibility and lead to incorrect interpretations. Always double-check your data and ensure that your visualization is an accurate representation of the same. Now, the ability to convey the intended message is another crucial criterion. The purpose of your visualization should be evident at a glance. If you're showing a trend, make sure it's easily discernible. If you're comparing data, ensure the differences or similarities are clear. The key is to make your message instantly understandable. And how can you improve a visualization's effectiveness? Let's delve into that. One way is to simplify your design. Complexity can often lead to confusion, so strip away any elements that don't contribute to your message. Remember, less is often more when it comes to data visualization. Next, consider your color scheme. Colors can significantly influence how your visualization is perceived. Use colors to highlight important data points, distinguish between different data sets, or guide your viewer's eye. But be aware of color blindness and cultural associations with certain colors. Lastly, always consider your audience's background and knowledge. A visualization that works for data scientists might not work for marketing professionals. Tailor your visualization to the level of understanding of your audience. Make it as intuitive as possible. In conclusion, evaluating the effectiveness of a data visualization involves assessing its clarity, accuracy, and its ability to convey the intended message. Improvements can often be made by simplifying the design, using appropriate color schemes, and considering the audience's background. An effective visualization is one that not only looks good, but also communicates its intended message clearly and accurately. Sometimes a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work in data visualization. Just like a tailor adjusts a suit to fit the wearer perfectly, data visualizations should be customized to suit the needs of the audience. Data visualization is a powerful tool, but its effectiveness can be significantly enhanced when it's tailored to fit its intended audience. Customizing your visualizations means adapting them to the specific requirements and understanding level of your audience, whether they are industry professionals, decision makers, or the general public. Let's illustrate this with an example. Imagine you're presenting data to a group of healthcare professionals. In this scenario, using medical symbols or industry-specific jargon could make your visualization more relatable and easier to understand. On the other hand, if you're presenting the same data to a general audience, this approach might overwhelm them. Instead, you'd want to simplify the design, use layman's terms, and avoid complex symbols. Customizing visualizations also extends to the purpose of your presentation. Are you looking to inform, persuade, or inspire? Your data should be presented in a way that aligns with your objective. For instance, if you're trying to persuade a group of investors, you might want to highlight certain data points that support your argument. Color is another powerful customization tool. Different colors can evoke different emotions, and using them strategically can help to emphasize your message. For example, red could be used to highlight areas of concern, while green might suggest positive trends. Customizing your visualization isn't just about making it look pretty. It's about making your data accessible, understandable, and impactful. It's about leveraging the power of visual communication to ensure your message doesn't just reach your audience, but resonates with them. Remember, data is only as valuable as the insights we can draw from it. When visualizations are customized to cater to their audience and purpose, they can transform raw data into powerful narratives, providing clarity and facilitating decision-making. Customizing your visualization ensures that your data speaks to your audience in a language they understand. Aesthetics and design in data visualization, are they just about making things look pretty? Well, not exactly. While a visually pleasing graph or chart can certainly draw attention, the role of aesthetics and design in data visualization goes much deeper. Imagine you're walking through an art gallery. The paintings that catch your eye aren't just the ones with the brightest colors or the most intricate details. They're the ones that guide your eye, that tell a story, that evoke a feeling. The same principles apply to data visualization. Aesthetics and design are tools that can enhance readability, guide the viewer's attention, and even evoke emotions. They're the difference between a static chart and a dynamic story. Let's start with readability. A well-designed visualization should be easy to understand at a glance. This means using clear fonts, logical color schemes, and consistent formatting. It's about more than just making your data look good. It's about making it accessible. Next, let's talk about guiding the viewer's attention. Just like a good storyteller, a good visualization should guide the viewer through the data. highlighting the most important points and downplaying less relevant information. This can be achieved through the use of contrast, size, and placement. And finally, let's touch on the power of evoking emotions. While data may seem dry and emotionless, the way it's presented can tell a compelling story. A well-designed visualization can evoke a sense of urgency, curiosity, or even empathy, making the data more relatable and engaging. When it comes to design principles and best practices, remember the 3 C's: consistency, balance, and contrast. Consistency in your design elements creates a sense of harmony and cohesion. Balance ensures that no single element overshadows the others, while contrast draws attention to the most important parts of your data. So is design in data visualization just about making things look pretty? Absolutely not. It's about enhancing readability, guiding attention, evoking emotions, and ultimately making your data tell a story. Good design is not just about aesthetics, it's about making your data visualization more effective and engaging. So we've covered a lot today about data visualization. We started by grasping why it's so crucial. It's not just about pretty pictures, but about clearly communicating complex data. We then moved to understanding your data. Knowing what you're working with is the first step to effective visualization. Choosing the right visualization followed, where we emphasized the need to match the type of data with the most suitable visualization method. This led us naturally to the process of creating the visualization using various tools and technologies. But creating isn't enough. We also discussed evaluating the effectiveness of a visualization. Does it communicate its intended message? This is a critical step in the process. We also talked about customizing visualizations. Remember, one size doesn't always fit all. And finally, we touched on the role of aesthetics and design. Good design is not just about appearances, but about enhancing comprehension and engagement. Remember, the goal of data visualization is to tell a story with data, a story that is clear, accurate, and engaging. Happy visualizing.